year, 17,000 gamers, raising $2.1 million. Video games are like the #1 form of entertainment on planet Earth, have been now for quite a while.
Anyone could be involved in Extra Life.
Gamers aren't that pale kid in mom and dad's basement. They're mom and dads, they're aunts and uncles.
A young child to an older adult to a grandparent.
You can take all that fun of playing games for 24 hours and reach out to your friends and bring them to your environment.
Or if you want to play a board game, a card game.
The funds that Extra Lifers raise.
I'm ready.
Fire balls! Throw me your toughest questions.
I gotta change a couple names real quick.
Yeah.
It's everybody's names from before. So.
Ooh, I'm Misty.
Misty.
I'm the DM.
I thought I just made me the DM. Oh no, never mind. You are in the middle.
We got 2 DMs.
2 DMs.
I'm the true DM.
He's been pulling the strings all this time.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Yeah, I've had to take a break. He had to write all these campaigns out.
Yeah,
That's what I've been doing the last 5 months, writing campaigns.
What's the first one we're gonna do?
We're all gonna be best friends forever.
It's the most
That's the name of
pacifistic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Hey everybody.
Best friends.
Make sure they can hear us, Adam.
Yeah, I believe. But I believe that a lot today. So. Here we go. All right. Okay, there we go. We are all sorted. Thank you all for tuning in for either if this is your first event for this 24-hour charity stream or you've watched them all or whatever. Thank you to all of our donors and sponsors and to all of our guests we had, Matt, Jeff, Travis, Clint. It was a lot of fun. We're going to close out this event with this special Q&A episode here. I'm going to... Guys, what?
Got the door open.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man.
Like, man, you're loud.
Guys, what...
Vampires.
You have
coming
a
in there.
social. I made a Twitter last night.
Oh, God.
I'm on the Twitter.
He's on the Twitter. Let me get this. So guys, what giveaway do you think we should save to the very end? The D&D Beyond Sourcebook bundle?
Yeah, the bundle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's
So we do have a lot to give away. So let's go ahead and do Dustin's Ironclaw Relics dice tray. So Dustin, you want to show it off real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and do the roll.
Death is disappearing.
He's just a floating head.
So that's
Got it, dog.
so
Green screen's not working well at all.
So that's the dice tray Dustin's going to be giving away. I believe we got a new donation, so let me get them added to this list right now. We don't want anybody to miss out. Okay.
So I keep showing it.
Yeah, keep showing it while I
That's nice.
get this. Okay, so it's a 1 to 41. So let me go ahead and roll this. 1d41. 36, that's up there. That is a Rachel, aka Dragonbait. She has won so many of your dice trays, Dustin.
She's gonna start selling them on eBay.
Yeah, she's gonna open up her own Ironclaw Relics 2, the sequel to Ironclaw Relics. While we're giving away dice trays, let's go ahead and let me see if I can find. Zoltar mentioned the description of his. It's a zebra wood and bloodwood 2 dice trays. Let me go ahead and just knock these bad boys out back to back. Because like I said,
we have left.
After these, we will just have the $50 gift card and the D&D Beyond Source Bundle. How about I say both of those to the end? Because all of these giveaways are amazing, but I think I'll give away 2.
The dice bag.
The dice bag. It was I forget their names, but they gave it away. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 real quick. 31 and 25. So that is. 30. Okay, first I'm putting Dragonbait, Ironclaw, Relics tray, And then
Dragon
30,
Bait gets nothing.
31 is
No.
Luna Jones.
Can't wait to see who
And
gets that last thing.
what was the other one? 25? Or was that 25 I just did? And
41.
Kayla. So, yeah, I found out I can actually find all these people's emails, so I can reach out a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So that's really good news. All right. So what we are here for is our Q&A episode. First time we've ever done a Q&A, so I'm actually really excited. We have got a lot of questions posted up in our Discord. We've had people voting on them. And also, we will probably have a section where we open up to Twitch questions as well. So I'll start off with the one that has the most votes right now. I believe I saw a 6 somewhere, and I think, yep. Oh, okay, so favorite moment in both One Shot Onslaught and Halfway to Heroes. So,
Both.
yeah, so does anybody want to volunteer to go first? Or does
I'll go first.
All right, let's do it.
It was the precious memory that was taken from me of eating Kevin McAllister. The brutal cannibalization of Kevin McAllister. And I will never get to. Death never will remember that ever again.
So that's sad. Your favorite
sad.
memory was.
See, you tricked us in saying what is a memory. I didn't know it was gonna be taken away. Or I wouldn't have said that.
Justin, I think you were like the third person though that had happened.
I was the first person.
Oh,
I was the first person.
Oh.
I was the one that figured out that you had to give him a memory to get past.
Yeah, Gerundu's really sad about that one too. What about any of the other ones have one?
So, go ahead.
Go ahead. You go.
My favorite one-shot moment, okay, was just recently where we were doing the Dragon of Ice Fire Peak. And it was the one episode where I was cheesing the whole damn time. Because we were having the conversation in the kitchen about breakfast. I know everybody remembers this. And you mentioned, I don't remember what it was. The food.
Uncle Herschel's breakfast.
Yeah, that's what it was. And you asked, where have you heard that from? And Sean just immediately rolled off, Cracker Barrel. And the Uncle Herschel's breakfast just became a staple moment right there.
Yeah.
That was the best.
That was good. Johnny, I know you've got a one-shot onslaught moment that isn't technically in the podcast anymore, but we can still squeeze that in.
I think it's on YouTube,
Yeah, I think so.
but it's when Ironclaw, was it Ironclaw
Yeah.
at the time? Yeah, we were all very drunk, and he turned into a bear with a pistol he couldn't see, and he just started shooting everything.
Well, I think someone enraged me too. Or
You were
something.
enlarged.
Enlarged,
You were blinded.
blinded.
You
yeah.
yourself were drunk. And then you were a bear with a laser
I was
pistol.
enlarged and blinded myself.
I think too. I forgot. This is probably up there with that. That was Death's favorite memory, but I think my favorite memory is sitting around the Dungeons and Dragons table in your basement and just Dustin chucking his iPhone against the wall.
Yeah, it doesn't have to really be a moment.
I thought it was like
in
my
the show.
character. I thought it was my character. Like I think my hands down favorite moment, just in general, is Dustin throwing the phone against the wall.
And you told me to.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
good.
if we're going that route, my favorite moment
We're not gonna get off this question.
would be our first time at AcadiaCon.
Oh God, that was a lot of fun. I know Dustin was very nervous, but everybody thought he was so fucking funny because they thought it was like his
I thought I was gonna die there.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think we were going to get the audience we did, and that room was fucking packed.
That was pretty crazy. That was unwarranted.
That was a good feeling.
That was a lot of fun. Man, guys, I just now realized this actually is going to be a pretty big question because
I have a favorite one shot,
yeah, let's do it.
but I can't remember the title.
Oh wait, that is a question I want to get to. A favorite
Oh,
one shot in
okay.
general.
Well,
So-
can that be my favorite moment? Because that whole
The entire
episode-
thing? Sure. Yeah. What
Yeah.
was it?
It was the one we were at a festival or something, and I
Yeah.
a big chicken
The fair.
Pudding fair.
Pudding fair.
pudding fair. Who wrote that?
I think it was Rimley. I think his name's like Rimley Farr.
Is
always
that when we,
have
turn,
fun
is that
when
when
we
we
do
turned
those ones.
Dustin into a pig and rubbed oil on him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
Me and
doing
Death
my
got
Oh,
naked.
man.
I was doing my erotic dance.
Oh no, I was way off. It's Will Doyle, Sean Merwin, and Cindy Moore. Yeah,
Those are
that
fun.
Whenever
that,
people ask like where they should what episode they should listen to, I always say the Pudding Fair.
I will say when I was getting ready to play with you guys last night, because I never played with you like OG one shot crew, Dustin was like, just go back, find an old episode and play it, and just listen to like the first 30 minutes. And the one I picked was like midwinter, like Black Winter. or
that's the
something like
one
that.
where he ate Kevin McAllister. Yeah.
Okay, so it was part 2, and in the first
Oh.
30 minutes, I was like scrolling through, and I got to the part where like Krampus lost his fur because someone threw a fireball at him, and then
And he had a six
Dad
pack.
was surrounded by abs, and he was like real turned on, and I
Yeah.
was like, okay, what's
Oh,
going on here?
the abdominal snowman.
Yeah.
It was just really funny. That was the one I chose to go to.
Yeah, that was a highly inappropriate one.
Yeah. Yes.
Dustin, we haven't heard either of yours yet. Favorite moments from either show.
My favorite for Halfway to Heroes is when we split the party.
I
for
was
sure.
I was definitely gonna say
Oh, I
that too
forgot
for
about
that one.
that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know why. Like I still.
The entire thing. My God.
I don't know if
That
it
was fun.
I don't know if we could. It's because we've never done it before, or just the way it worked out. How like Barry. Oh, okay. I don't know how many spoilers I can really
Talking
do.
about the vault.
Yeah, the vault.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah, when
fucking
me and Johnny had to
annoying.
keep Headmaster Wake like distracted.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
both were saying like you could like really trust Wake now, but now Johnny's going back on saying I can't trust her.
Dude, I did everything to check her, and she came out passing all tests with flying
Nope.
colors. So.
I read the what is it called? The fan fiction or whatever.
Fan fiction.
The idea,
The
whatever.
fan
whatever the
theories.
fuck-
Fan theories. Fan
theories,
theories.
yeah. Thanks for
So
no
cheat
one coming
codes?
up with the word.
I thought you were skipping and just going by.
That makes sense, man.
And
So
then my favorite OSO episode was the one I'm not even in, was when the wives took over.
that
was really cool.
was a good moment. I
That
guess
was really fun.
I guess that
watching
does
that.
transition to Sash did ask wife swap episode. When's the next one? I want to give Justin at least one more episode back. I don't want him to come back
Yeah.
for one episode and then we're like, all right, you're out
Get
of
outta here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want Justin to have at least one more episode back from his paternity leave, and then maybe I think we are going to try to get that ball rolling again, because that was a
Yeah,
lot
that
of
was
fun.
good.
Yeah, Brittany does a good Ted. Kudos to Brittany.
We watched Hereditary, which like gave me nightmares.
That movie is disturbing.
I told you it was fucked up though.
It was, dude. You warned me.
Here's a 5. Oh no, that's here's a 4. I can answer real quick. So what is
I
the?
don't think I did my favorite Halfway to Heroes.
Yeah. Do you want? Yeah, if you got one, go ahead and lay them on me. I was just gonna.
The one we were in the dungeons with all the spiders.
Yep.
I think that's the one Sean was
That's what
talking
I
about. We
was-
learned what
exactly.
a portcullis was.
Yeah. That's when it started to feel like we got into
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna shut you guys in there with the spiders.
Because before that, we were just kind
I
of.
think you did shut us in there.
No, remember we waited until the spiders got up to the gate and then we impaled them.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
two was stuck inside. I was stuck outside with Barry. And
Yeah,
I think he like somehow killed a spider through the portcullis or some shit.
yeah, we were poking it. We closed it, and we were like stabbing it through
Oh,
the
and the
portcullis.
tree, slingshot tree.
Oh God, Majestic
Yes.
Goose.
Yes,
Mhm.
Dude,
Majestic
nothing will
Goose.
be
that was fun.
hands down. Nothing will beat Clyde and Wake's spinning stone conversations. Those are
Mhm. Yeah.
my favorite.
Those are good too.
Yeah, God, it's really, really hard to try to think of just one moment from either show. I definitely think the one where you all on One Shot Onslaught, it's kind of multiple moments. The one with Ringo Sugarcane and everyone really got into their
forgot about
tip
that.
characters. That was like, it was more than a moment, but like that entire episode. And then on One Shot Onslaught, it had to be maybe either Clyde driving the boat was very good. The splitting the party, very good. It's hard to
There's
really.
too many.
Yeah, that's too many. It's hard to.
I do not like when Sean DM'd.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was hilarious.
You know what? That might be up there too. One of my favorite moments because it was
I
No
so
prep.
absurd. No prep. Literally sat down.
I thought Johnny was dead.
I didn't know what was happening, man.
Yeah, that was a really fun one, and I think Sean killed it for that.
That's when birdseed became canon in my pockets.
Yeah,
And had a little taste of that last night.
yeah.
I had a lot of respect for Adam after that.
Yeah.
That was hardcore.
And I really like how things come about like that birdseed. That's become a big thing, and Justin has used it as a mechanic in probably at least 5 episodes since then. Like last night, Barry turning into a bird, and then Justin happened to have birdseed for him.
Louise Tree Service donated $500.
Are you serious?
Dang.
Dang.
Getting close to that 4,000 goal that I did not think we would get to.
Yeah, dude,
Bro.
this is crazy.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
We started with 500.
Yeah. So yeah, Zoltar asked, what's the plans after the guys in One Shot Onslaught hit level 20? We are going to just spin up new recruits for the Adventurers Guild.
We just reincarnate.
Johnny
Are we
said,
gonna go
level
up?
one.
Are we gonna go up? Are we gonna be the C team now?
We prestige.
I don't know if we should go up or down. I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh,
I think every time we hit 20, we should go up, and then eventually we get to the A team.
Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
It's like we're prestige. We can use the same. We keep the same item.
John,
We just start
just
level
new game plus. And then and then he said, will we continue the same format? Yeah, that one we're going to continue the one shot format. I don't think I've got the creative mental capacity to homebrew 2 campaigns. If your characters could change class for one session, what would you go instead?
Just one of the
I'd go-
characters?
Yeah.
All right, you go first, Justin.
Yeah.
I would go Warlock. I mean, initially when I started doing Dungeons and Dragons with you guys, it was a guest spot, and I really didn't have an intention of going past one episode. I thought I was just gonna be guesting, and then it ended up being like a full-time thing, and I had no clue about anything. I was like, just make me an evil character, and you made me a rogue, and then that's kind of what I stuck with. I think if I was to play like with my knowledge now, I'd probably be a Warlock
Yeah, I think
or an Eldritch Knight.
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast.
that was the other thing. I
the
think
blast.
you went back and forth with is I also offered Eldritch Knight as like a fighter, and I thought it was kind of like Demon Hunter adjacent at the time. You were playing Demon Hunter and WoW, so I was like, you maybe
Death
like
Knight.
that.
Death Knight.
Death Knight.
Death
Yeah.
Knight.
What about you, Barry? What would you change all checks to if you could for one session?
So I made the comment last night to Johnny. We were talking after I made Pip a level 11 about how there was like 8 pages to scroll through of these spells to keep track of, and I was like, man, this is kind of a pain in the ass a little bit. All these cool.
That's why it takes Dustin so damn long.
Yeah, there's just so much to it, so I can't even imagine it like a level 20. You know, when you got all this stuff. So I'd probably go like Johnny's route and do just like a straight up melee barbarian that would just have like the rage, but be able to just tear things up without having to worry about casting and doing all the other backup stuff to it.
Ain't got time to cast shit, man.
Right.
Yeah, but casting is fun.
It is
I
fun.
do like casting, yeah.
Well, that's
But-
why I like
Pokey.
being
This
the
would be-
bard.
That'd be my change because I've never done that before. So that's probably what I'll go through next whenever it's time to retire all treks.
Well, I mean, I already changed.
You
I went
did.
from a tiefling fighter to tiefling bard. Like,
Same character. We
Yeah.
just had him come back.
I'm not big on casting stuff. That's why I went with a bard because he doesn't have a whole lot of spells, but he has some.
And you're-
Inspiration.
And you're a pretty fighter-ish bard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dustin, what would you change either Ironclaw or Merlin to if you could for one session?
I'd like to play a. Do I have to pick like which? Well, like
No.
would it be the character into that class? Or just different
Or
Class
class?
would you
one
not
race.
change them?
I would like to be a blood hunter.
Blood Hunters. Those are cool,
I love
but
Blood
they're
Hunt,
too
yeah.
confusing for even me. I don't know why. They seem like they have so much stuff. Johnny got to be a Blood Hunter, and
The Bellasaur Blood Hunter.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice Fire Peak.
Sean, what would you change one of your characters to?
I would change Ubo to Professor Squish.
Which is a sorcerer.
Yes.
Sean, yeah. Sean already
I
said.
missed that character, dude.
Sean said he wants the one-shot Onslaught next character to be his Professor Squish, gelatinous.
I should have just gone with that.
I don't
You have
even
to get
know.
in character though with Liam's goggles.
Oh yeah, those things hurt, man.
Dude, you took him off. Oh man.
I don't even remember my character with that one.
I was an Asimar priest or
Named
paladin or
Life.
something.
Named Life.
Life.
Death and
You
Life.
hated that character.
He could
Well, what's
cuss.
funny is that's back when I was like when I would drink like super heavily when we
Oh,
played.
you could not cuss.
I know.
That was fun. Man, guys, I thought we were gonna like cruise through these questions, and
I mean, worst case, we
Who
could go till
cares?
6:30.
Yeah, we can go
That's
a little longer.
technically
you
the time we
do not
started.
know how hungry I am. Oh wait,
Oh, they're
You
making
didn't eat.
big pasta.
dude, I really have not really eaten in 24 hours now. I've had like little snacks. I had
Slept
half a
for
Pop
4
Tart.
hours or something.
We're going out to eat in the car.
I was gonna say,
I went
where are you
out to
going?
eat in the car. I got
the
Taco
car.
Bell today.
I've got three real quick that are, two real quick. I mean, both from James Eck. One is how often are the one shots that you use not meant for the levels of the characters, and how do you adapt them? It's actually kind of often that I'll find a one shot I really like, and it's usually too low of level for you all because I try to save the higher level ones because there's not a lot of those, and I pretty much just like double everything's like damage and health, and that's really all I will change. Some one shots with Lord Sean Snow you really can't do because you can do a bunch of weird shit like teleportation and flying and stuff, and once a wizard gets that high of level, it's kind of hard to plan for that stuff. And then also, how far ahead is the campaign planned, and halfway to Heroes? Were you completely planned when you started? Was I completely planned when I started? I had the beginning and the ending, and that was it. And then we started doing interviews and stuff, and I started building out the middle. How far ahead am I planned now? I picture that right now we're in like Act 1 of Halfway to Heroes, and in a few episodes I picture us hitting like Act 2 of Halfway to Heroes, and that has I don't have it. I could not sit down and play 5 episodes straight with the guys right now, but I've got a rough idea of pretty much most of the home stretch now. Then
Phoebe said you need to eat your Swedish fish if you're hungry.
I almost killed that whole bag the first day you guys dropped that off. Oh wait, here we go. For the players, I asked this to Travis and Clint today. For you guys, which of the other PCs in either campaign do you like best other than your own PC?
You asshole.
I know it's kind of. Yeah.
You're pitting us against each other.
This is good for him.
I like it. Yeah, I just had to answer like 2 or 3 questions, so I figured I could sit back.
Let me think about this one for a second.
Other player character like
It's definitely one of Sean's characters. I love all the choices.
I'm just gonna come right out and say Ubo, man.
Really?
Yeah.
He's hard not to love, dude.
Yeah.
The voice,
So
like the way
adorable.
He is.
Look, if you look at his character art, it like really does like just bring him all together.
It does. It's hilarious.
I would probably say Lord Sean Snow.
I was gonna say Sean Snow too.
Yeah,
Me too.
Nice.
It's like
You
over
guys
the
are
top.
good.
me too.
You got a
It-
short,
it's-
little, old,
Do I have to
wrinkly
pick?
dude wearing a dead chicken on his head.
Yes, yes,
It's the
Sean.
voice.
Cross-eyed as a motherfucker.
Oh,
It's
I
the
have
voice.
to pick.
Yeah,
It's the voice.
and
I
then
think it's me.
and then Brittany in chat said Professor Squish.
You want to? Okay.
Can we please just get a little bit of Professor Squish right
It's
now?
a close.
Yeah,
No, I can't.
you
do
did
it.
Ubo. I
You
am
did
the
Ubo.
great Professor.
I can't do it right now. Sorry, guys. Maybe.
I'm
but,
not a trick pony.
Let's see. Honestly, my favorite character is probably Clyde.
Clyde.
I just like his character art, and I don't know
Clyde is
the voice.
pretty much
everything.
every episode is becoming this stranger and stranger enigma that he started out from the get-go. He was kind of weird. He's got this like high pitched kind of like hillbilly voice, And then the skinny pelts, and he never wears a shirt. And then, like, just episode to episode, you always learn one little nugget about Clyde. And I don't know. I feel like he definitely does do a lot of evolving throughout the show, which at the beginning I thought he was just going to be like the big meathead that just kicks in doors and attacks people.
Yeah.
Plus, man, that character art is
So good.
amazing.
I like his little tiny bumpy muscles.
No, when Bodie did.
No, that was Bodie.
Yeah.
Wait, and
No.
the Frumple one.
Oh
talking about
yes,
the
the
Frumple
Frumple
one.
Grumple
Frumple
one was.
one.
That's the one I imagine. when
Yeah.
I think
That's-
of Clyde.
That's my background on my phone. That is badass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
When he's
dude.
doing his
it's so
300
good.
jump.
I don't even think that's on the website.
I need to look that up. I need to make sure I get that on there.
Oh, it's so good.
I do have. Here we go. What is your favorite one shot and why? I don't.
I'll start that one.
I already did that.
Yeah,
Night of the Rise.
Night of the Rise, so
And
good.
we were all pretending to be someone else.
And Johnny busted out and played. You guys played like a concert, and
Yeah.
Lord Jon Snow
Oh,
I
that
think
was
was like
fun.
shooting up
Yeah.
sparks, and Johnny played Metallica. And if they ever find that episode, we're probably gonna be sued into oblivion.
Fucking they're bastards.
Damn, that was a really good one. I just talked to the author of that, Jesse Stevens, this morning and told him about that too. Yeah, it's very good.
That's weird because he said he based a lot of his stuff off Metallica songs.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he would like come up with the Metallica song title and then make a one shot based off of that. And then we didn't even know that, and we played a Metallica song
That's funny.
in his one shot.
What are the odds of that?
I couldn't pick just one favorite one shot. I got kind of a list. I could do like my top 3.
Let's hear it.
All right, number 1 is Pudding Fair. Number 2 is Turkey Snatcher.
Oh yeah, I listened to that the other day too, man. Good one.
That was my last one before paternity leave.
Yeah.
And then my
Yeah.
third one, is one of the Minotaur, like the Minotaur bargain or Minotaur something, where we met Daryl.
Yeah, and now Daryl's a reoccurring character, and
Yeah, and that's where I found the drum.
yeah.
Yeah.
The most like emotionally hitting episode I did was the Run Turtles Run
Yeah,
backstory.
I was in the
That was
fields.
good. I wish we had like the really good audio quality for that episode, because like I think all 4 of those were really good. My favorite one shot. Oh God, guys, I've read so many. It would probably be a toss up between maybe Pudding Fair, Night of the Rise, and Shit Bird Shit Fight. Those 3 were so fun. I thought, well, it's now called Poop Bird Poop Fight. She renamed it. But that one I thought the whole concept was so funny. A bird finding a scarf of intelligence or whatever, and then controlling a bunch of birds to just build an army. And when you get there, it's just a crane. I don't know. I loved it. It was absurd. Justin, you mentioned, I think Pudding Fair is yours.
Yeah, Pudding Fair for sure.
Barry, I think you've only done one shot. That was last night, like clockwork.
Yeah, so that's my favorite.
Let me see here.
Oh yeah, there were ostriches.
Yeah, there was some ostriches in there.
Oh, were they cranes too?
There were some cranes. There were some bin
Yeah.
chickens.
Dragon's Ball was really good too. I like that one. Another one I did like a lot was this very super happy fun murder dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was good. Let me see here. How did all the PCs in One Shot Onslaught meet? I think it was forced into the team. I don't think anybody knew each other right before. I think everybody was just.
I think we just all came into the Adventures Guild and formed a team. We were like the leftovers no one picked.
Oh yeah, that was probably on the YouTube channel, so it's
Yeah.
not even in the podcast. Yeah, you just like tossed us in the guild, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we did do like those prequel episodes where we found out how you guys got to the guild. Lord Jon Snow, looking for friends. Ironclaw, Benny found you in the woods. Justin was using it to a way to make some coin. And the one person we didn't get introed into the guild was Johnny. Was Ted, because Ted's like little not that kind of prequel one-on-one episode was actually that in between break of when he went away to Fantasy Nashville and came back. So we don't really know why Ted joined initially.
We'll find out one day.
Yeah, we'll find out one day. Okay, for another one for you guys. What is, and those of you that are in multiple shows, you can pick just one. What is your favorite thing about your character? It could be an item, an attribute, like a characteristic, a personality trait.
Any character?
Yeah, you can pick either.
My alchemy jug.
Is that the
Love that
mayonnaise
thing.
one?
It's the everything.
It's the mayonnaise. It's
Beer,
the butter.
mayonnaise, butter, Earl.
He uses it for everything.
Come in handy quite a few
That
times.
probably is one of the most used items we got. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Wand of Wonder. Favorite item.
Yeah.
That one's fun too.
I love that thing.
Yeah, there was Brittany. She just said Floppy Joe. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
When Floppy Joe came about, it was, I think Dustin was the one who said Floppy Joe, what you know, or something like that.
Yeah, fireball too. I'll cast fireball every time if I can.
I think you did it 3 times last night.
I love it.
You know what I forgot about?
tamale
My
sword.
fucking broom.
Oh
skadoosh
yeah,
broom.
your skadoosh broom.
I
Yeah.
have the ability
so
to
much
fly. I
stuff.
just never use it.
And your hog.
Now you got a
my
hog too.
hog.
Yeah. I think my favorite is probably the Skull Daddy dagger.
That is a good one. Yeah.
It's like I didn't use it at all last night. I forgot. about it.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Still, I test my recording, make sure it's recording.
Yeah, I think last night Johnny remembered he had a motorcycle and then retconned and said he was riding his motorcycle around the inside of the house. Or do I remember that wrong? I was very tired.
I don't know. I don't remember, man.
It's a bag of farts.
Oh God, Johnny
bag
got a
of
lot of
relenting
good stuff. Yeah. Dustin, did you pick something yet? You got a lot of.
No,
Justin, you
I
got a
got so
lot
much-
of stuff, man.
I got so much
Yo,
stuff, but
What
I
about your
think
tree staff, man?
or
I
your
got a-
tree, Willie or Willis or whatever the hell his name is. If he's,
I don't know where Willis went, but
you always forget that guy.
my favorite thing is Merlin summoning his spider stew, and I always forget about him, but I just think it's cool. He's got like a little tarantula buddy.
And it somehow always finds its way over to Ultrex.
I told him last night when we were playing Neverwinter that I'm going to stomp on him one day.
You have, I think, and he just resummons it.
Back, I'm going to kill him a bunch then. I have a question.
Yeah.
I think it was Johnny. I don't know if it was Clyde or...
I didn't do it, man.
I mean, it had to be Clyde and everything. You got a jar of bees one episode.
Yeah.
Did we ever use that jar of bees?
Nope.
He shook it at someone.
Oh, yeah, you shook it at something.
Yeah, I intimidated somebody with it.
Do
Are they
we
still alive?
You can use it as medicine, apparently.
Oh yeah,
According to
yeah,
Discord.
yeah. Bees,
Bees-
cure
bees
everything.
stop it,
They're
everything.
cure all.
That's not what I'm going to use it for.
It could be a 2d20 health potion. Clyde would smash that thing and make it bite people before.
Throw it in the window of like a House of Works or something.
It'll come out one day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the first year Christmas gifts. Sean's jar of fish. God, you guys all got really good. Dustin's macaroni necklace, and then also a good thing. Yeah, we'll need to do another Christmas and do like some kind of halfway to Heroes Christmas
Wait,
too.
I gave
because-
him a wand too. I forgot about
yeah,
that.
you give him a wand and a macaroni necklace that says "Best Buds."
My favorite item in general, though, is the item I made for Sean, the pipe. I think that was really cool.
I forgot all about it.
Darth
Like,
Vapor,
last week.
ripping clouds.
Did you just think he was talking about like misspelling Darth Vader in our group text?
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? I was so confused.
Me and Dustin went back and forth with some names, and we had like Cloud Ripper 9000, Darth Vapor, and Dustin. It was Secret Santa, so nobody was supposed to know the other person's present. And Dustin sent Sean a text and said, "I'm gonna name Sean's vape Darth Vapor," and he sent it to Sean instead of me. And Sean's like, "What?"
What are you talking about?
Awesome. Yeah. So Guys, I think that is a good time to now make sure that we hit all these wrap-up giveaways real quick.
I'm excited.
I know, me too. So
Let's go, boys.
all right,
I hope somebody gets it that needs it.
Can we pick a random number, like between 1 through something?
No.
I'm doing dice roller.
Oh, whatever.
I'm just making sure I've got everybody added to the list. Everybody who.
Sarah's making cookies.
Oh man, Johnny, you know how hungry I am. All right, guys.
Where's your pizza?
Our team ranks 25 now.
I think
That
she
was
made-
actually
I
a
think she
really
made
good memory
tacos.
that time that I was just like absolutely shit faced, and Johnny was just like, "Here, man, do you want a pickle pizza?" And I'm just sitting there like eating pickle pizza, just like drunk.
That was a good night.
So glad that's not on YouTube.
That was a good night. All right, let me get my dice roll pulled up. So we have got, we are up to 41. I also realized that Jesse Stevens actually donated a $20 Dungeon Masters Guild gift card also. So we have got 2 gift cards and a D&D Beyond bundle. So let's go ahead and let's first do Jesse Stevens Dungeon Master $20 gift card. So that is going to be...
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. 27. Jessica Andrews. Jessica Andrews, congratulations. Next, we'll just go right down the line. Dice Envy. Sorry, I'm going to make sure that I get everybody's name put down, what they want, before I...
Congo rats.
Here we go. 28. It went up by 1 number. 28 would be Matt. I will have to reach out to you, Matt. I'll have to actually look. I think there might be more than one Matt, so I've been putting them in order. So I'll have to actually go down the list of the emails to find out which Matt that is. So Matt, I will email you. And congratulations on the $50 Dice Envy gift card. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We're an affiliate of theirs. So it is bit.ly/halfway to dice. And if you order anything with that link, we get 10% back or something like that for our affiliate account. Last but not least, guys, it is D&D Sourcebook Bundle. 27 and 28 cannot win again. And here we go. Another 14. Guys, I don't know if you guys were watching the last stream I did, but I've rolled, I think, 5 or 6 14s in this giveaway. I've been removing the person, but we were joking, and Tiana knew the person who was number 14. I was like, well, I bet they're going to win something now. And guess what? They just won something. So that is Thomas Koch from Quest and Chaos just won the D&D Beyond Source Bundle.
Dang.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome.
Crazy.
Hey, guys, we did not think that we would be here having a $4,000 or a $3,100 over charity event for Cincinnati Children's Hospital. We were aiming for 500.
Yeah.
Look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Who would have
Not
thought
me.
a bunch of
Not me.
Not me.
a bunch of
I was
fucking
just telling
assholes?
Holly about that skit the other day.
That's
Love
such
that
a
skit.
good
I
meme.
know.
Wait, which
It really
one?
is. It's the one with
Paul
Paul
Rudd
Rudd
one.
where he's having dinner with himself.
No, it's
That-
not a skit. He's on Hot Ones.
Oh, that's what it was.
He's
yeah.
on Hot Ones, and he's like, "Who would have thought? Not me." Look at us. Look at us.
It was fantastic. We got everybody, if you haven't, this was your first exposure to us. Yes, we have 2 different shows, One Shot Onslaught and Halfway to Heroes. One Shot Onslaught, we play through one-shot adventures from Dungeon Masters Guild, Halfway to Heroes, my first ever homebrew. We were a big thank you to Dice Envy, D&D Beyond, Dungeon Masters Guild, Ironclaw Relics, the Fandom Knitter, Loke Battle Mats, the Dice Nest, JBG Garage Crafts, the Nerd Asylum for hosting a game today, and everybody who donated and everybody who watched all of our streams. Make sure, if you have not yet, to follow us on Twitch, because our schedule is kind of out there. It's not very it's not a very well-defined schedule, so you want to be following us so you can be notified when we go live. And join us in Discord, bit.ly/one-shot Discord, all spelled out. We all hang out there. Barry, we're gonna get you back. We're gonna get you in there more, man. Barry's been in there lately. He's been hanging out with us lately.
Shows up out of nowhere.
He'll pop in like he's summoned, and he'll like talk.
He popped in out of nowhere last night. It was like, Justin's bald comment really made me mad. Out of nowhere.
2 hours later,
right on that
Yeah.
comment.
Like just stewing.
it's a
stewing for hours.
I never knew that. So if it's true, it kind of made me mad.
I heard it on NPR, so I guess it's true.
50-50.
What was the comment?
The gene that causes like early facial hair also causes baldness.
but not for you, Johnny. We were talking about how you're an anomaly.
Yeah, you're the rarity.
I shaved this shit like what, last week?
Oh, a week ago, yeah.
Less than that.
It's
All right,
getting
rub
there.
it in. Rub it in.
I know, seriously. This is like a good 2 years now. But seriously, yes, thank you all so much. It has been a blast. As soon as my kids go to sleep, I'm going to sleep for a good 12 hours. So I'm excited for that. So again,
I
bye.
will recommend over at Dice Envy, the Tombstone dice. Really awesome dice.
Dice Envy has so many good dice. It's going to be really hard to pick one.
Don't tell everybody that.
They're gonna sell out. Oh wait, about what? Oh, okay. So Holly's Barry's wife's in chat. We got a couple minutes left. He said that Barry is the worst. She has to force him to socialize with people. Hey, I'm the same way. I know I had to socialize with a lot of people today, but it stresses me out.
Well, see, like I like this people, like the people we've been with for the past 24 hours.
I can talk to you guys, yeah.
I don't like the people out there. That's
There's other people.
They scare me. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go and put on Sean Marston and Gerundu's Shitty Cowboys while I eat some dinner and then pass out. So again,
I'm going to have to go rewatch that.
yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Good.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Thank
Thanks,
you all for
Carl.
donating.
Yes.
Thanks for the
You all,
monies. You're helping
You're
a
all
good
awesome.
cause.
Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Larsen syndrome is a connective tissue disorder, so all of the joints of my body are dislocated. I have difficulties with my airways and my breathing, and I've had around 20 plus surgeries for me to, 1, live, 2, for me to have my independence. I always joke volunteering is my sport, and my wish was that Chris Pratt would help me with the projects that I do for Seattle Children's. He offered up the experience to go visit him on the set of Jurassic World 2 in Hawaii. All of the proceeds that came in for the raffle went to the orthopedics department. We ended up raising over $828,000. I have such an amazing support system around me. I've got my parents and my little brother and my aunts and my uncles and my cousins and my grandparents, and then I also have my family at the hospital. I've got those nurses and doctors that every time I go, I have to go say hi to them. Without them, I wouldn't be here, because they're the ones that are inspiring me to give back and give what I can to the hospital.
They had said it seems like it was just a virus and she should get better within a few days. By that night, her fevers had spiked to about 106.2 degrees. What did you have?
Leukemia.
I'm a pediatric oncology nurse and I've worked at Rady Children's Hospital. I've watched kids for 10 years go through all this, but then when it's your own baby. Kaylee needed chemotherapy and steroids as a part of her treatment. I don't think people actually know how much it is to treat a child with cancer who gets so many tests, so expensive drugs. Funds made to Children's Miracle Network go to the Child Life department at our hospital. What room do you go in and play with all the toys?
Game room.
The game room. Is it fun there?
Yes.
Yeah.
When we all come together and just bring in the charity love, there's no going back. It's the best thing in the world.
My passion for this stems from when 2 of my kids were born, they had to spend a lot of time in the hospital.
Many of you know, Extra Life began in 2008 in memory of Victoria Enman. At that time, it was a local fundraiser for Texas Children's Hospital, where Tori fought her cancer.
At Victoria's house. Bye!
My name is Joellen Inman, and I'm Tori's mom. And this game is not over.
Some families, the game is just beginning. We've got a long ways to go. That road is a long road.
Your Extra Life money in action.
CHOC is actually building an entire wing dedicated to children's mental health.
I play video games, I raise money for Extra Life.
I am streaming for Amy.
El 100% de ese dinero se queda local en tu hospital o fundación a la que tú representes.
Extra Life Super Mega Ultra Charity Live Stream Extravaganza of Awesomeness.
Whenever a family has a child with an illness, you never know where that journey's going to take you. And we always prayed for a miracle.
She was the flyer. She's the one that they would, get and throw into the air.
She was this cute, petite, tiny little girl with just a head full of long blonde hair. She wasn't afraid of heights. In fact, she wasn't really afraid of anything.
I've got a story just like anyone else. A wise man said, this too shall pass.